Well, a special edition of Table Talk with Ted. Ted Dranias, the owner of 4 Petros restaurants, co-owner of a new successful Italian restaurant in Little Italy, as well a Petros Express opening soon in Little Italy, and of course, Petros opening in Fort Lauderdale. But Ted, we're here talking the day after Francois Legault announced that restaurants again are closing. Ted, this is Groundhog Day. Can you believe it?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Almost a whole year later, reminiscing of how we couldn't leave our homes and had to be home by 8 o'clock. But I think this decision was a little bit too quick, too erratical. The day before New Year's Eve, when everybody's stocked up and ready to go, at least we're going to be given the opportunity to, cash in on the next 24-hour day, and then could do it as of Monday. I don't think those extra 24 hours or 48 hours would have made a difference. But then again, from a political standpoint of view, when your healthcare system is in peril and in shambles, and you don't want any more disaster around your territory being an election year, the guy's trying to do damage control, right? More than, on his end than on our end as business owners.
Ted, I know Petros was doing very well in your 4 Montreal restaurants. The new Italian restaurant was a booming success from the get-go. The last couple of weeks, you've had a reduced capacity, but did you really think that they were going to shut down again?
No, I didn't believe it. I read the La Presse at 5 o'clock yesterday in the morning. I had a bit of a hint. Some of my friends texted me, so I started to slowly believe it because, with this government, everything is possible.
So what do you do now? Right now you have no choice. You're keeping all the 3 restaurants, Griffintown, Laurier, and Westmount, open for takeout. Little Italy for now will be closed, which is a real shame. So takeout and delivery, which you've been doing all along anyhow.
Yeah, we'll also be doing a little bit of takeout with the new restaurant, Osteria Polino. We had a menu at $20 and $25 for takeout Uber Eats. It'll start sometime in early January, but I'm heading down to Florida on the 7th to make things move a little bit quicker down there. We had some issue with permits, and my son Gennaro is down there scouting a second location. So that's how determined we are, maybe keeping one foot out of this province.
Well, I know you've even been exploring the possibility of moving Petros to another part of town. Maybe we won't say where, but you're always keeping your options open.
It's almost a done deal, but I'm not going to say anything until it's official. Yeah.
No, it's very exciting. We got to wait till the spring and outdoor dining. But how long can you last? Because we don't know, since this is only in Quebec, we don't know if the federal government's going to jump in and help you like they did last time.
You know what? I said it last time on air because I was interviewed by CJD at 7 a.m. and then a couple of weeks later by Andrew Carter. And I always keep re-mentioning the fact it's the Federal. The Provincial hasn't shown us any of the fric, as they say in French, the money. They haven't showed no giving power. And it's very, very disappointing. And a lot of the restaurant people here, I think we employ 250,000 people here in the service industry in Quebec. From Quebec City, Montreal, and all those environ areas, we employ a lot of people. Guys making 65, 75, 100,000 bucks a year. And when you strain that economy, well, you know what? It's going to start to show. It won't flow as much.
What happens now regarding staffing? Because staffing was a problem. You had to find people who had been off work. Now you had all these people back. It was hard to get them back as servers, as dishwashers, as cooks. Now you have to lay people off.
You know what? I've been very blessed. I have great staff, especially most of my staff are my partners to a certain degree. And a lot of the guys are looking for work. I feel my dishwashers, and they want to start looking for something else. They could do Uber, making $20 an hour.
We have a little interruption there, Ted. Keep talking. Now you're Ted, I'm sorry, you're muted and the audience cannot hear you.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Anyways, I get so many calls during a day. This was a surprise. Yeah, the staff is very fragile because they're all looking for new adventures and more stability. As Mr. Sergakis said yesterday or the day before in the Suburban, we need support of the government. They need to step in.
Yes. But I will say, Ted, in our final question, and you know, me being a regular customer now, going back many, many years, like clockwork, my family has been doing takeout for the last 2 years since the pandemic started. And I know I've said this before. The food is beautifully prepared by your team, packaged nicely. It's probably 15, 20 minutes till I get home with it. I don't have to heat anything up. So you have mastered the takeout experience. This is something right now to support local restaurants. People should know you're not closed. Give them a call, go online, do a takeout. Takeout is better for you because you don't have to pay any services. Everything will be ready. It'll be, you don't even have to leave your car. They'll put it in your trunk, curbside delivery. So you encourage that.
Yeah, we encourage that. You know, it's the only choice we have. Otherwise, staying closed is also going to demoralize the work ethic of your employee. You know, staying at home and worrying about when do I go back to work is a problem. You know, and putting people on UIC, unemployment, is not a solution. A lot of the guys want to do that. I wouldn't do it to my key. I want to keep all my key players, and hopefully the government will announce some kind of help. I just want to go back to your beginning first phrase. You never say poor Ted or poor Petros. I am so optimistic and so pessimistic. We're going to get through this 100%. And there's a lot of stuff coming. And like I said, I love what I do. I don't only do it for the money. I do it because I'm passionate and I like to grow and I like to help guys who become from employees who become owners. And they call me sir. And I always tell them, don't call me sir. Ted is not, you refer to me as Ted. Don't call me sir or boss.
Ted, listen, if you've been able to survive 22 months, open new restaurants during the pandemic, then I'm sure this is going to be a shorter wave than the other ones, and we'll be back in business regularly soon enough, I hope.
I'm hoping because, you know, the summer season came back with a rampage. It was very good. It was a solid season. And I think people right now are building up, you know, the desire when this thing reopens that they're going to start going back to regular dining. I saw some diners yesterday on Laurier at 7:30. There was nobody in the place. I said, I'll buy you guys a round of zucchini chips. Just a quick thing. How is this? He goes, you know, nous sortons au restaurant assez fréquemment. It's going to kill us. You know,
it is
because it's a way of life. It's a way of socializing with friends and family. Listen, I lost over 3,000, 2,500 parties during the Christmas holidays, and I had to go to each one of my locations and do like a pump-up speech to tell my partners, guys, don't worry, we're not on the street, we have no debt, and we're going to get through this, you know. And a lot of the guys are discouraged. My partner in Griffintown has 5 kids, and he's worried about his future, you know. Yeah.
Everybody is.
I just want to wish everybody Happy New Year, even though we're on our family bubble.
Happy New Year, and bring home Petros to your family over the holidays and into the new year. That's all we have to say at this point.
Guys, good luck in 2022. Better times ahead. Thanks.
Thank you, Ted Dranias. Table Talk with Ted, everybody.